One day.
One day, yay! I figured out the buttons. I am amazing. I am great.
You got a server up?
Button. Oh, okay. I forgot some things. I forgot some things. Give me a second here. I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm pretty close to perfect. Oh, you know what?
I've been down to like 2 videos a week because of my job.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna like complain because I enjoy my job.
Okay, everybody, you're listening to Storm Trail complain live.
Yep.
That's what you're
About
hearing.
his job.
Hey,
I'm gonna find your
all I'm
job.
trying
I'm
to
gonna
say
tell him
is pretty
he's
soon I'm
complaining
gonna try
about
and
his
get my
job.
pilot's license.
I'm not going to complain, but I'm live
work
on
on
the
it.
internet complaining about my job. Yeah, okay. We hear you.
I'm not complaining about it. I like it.
We hear you.
You know, everything before the butt is bullshit, right?
Yep. That's what the butt is.
And now, Professor just got me nuked on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's PG-13 rules. You're actually allowed 1 F-bomb.
Oh, you are.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
thought it couldn't be in the first 30 seconds. Was it 30 seconds past?
15.
Oh, 15. Okay.
Yeah.
Blue Aerospace.
I like
I
to
am
round
a avionics technician right now. I'm in training.
How many? So this is the question. How many safety wires have you had to do?
Safety wires.
Apparently
As in,
not many.
Is it like maintenance?
It's probably more AMP, but you might. Yeah. If
Yeah,
you're
that's
doing
more
yeah,
AMP. I'm working
yeah.
on the electronics.
Yeah. Safety wires. So they drill a hole through the head of a bolt, and so after you put the bolt in, you have to put wire through so that the bolt cannot turn itself out because of vibration. So you have to
Welcome
safety
to
wire
the-
everything.
Welcome to Air Training with Captain and Storm.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a good thing to learn. It's a good thing to learn.
Nah, the world's going to end. We don't have to worry about all this stuff.
Yeah,
We won't be flying.
Okay.
We won't be flying soon. We'll be done. So let's get this out of the way because the world is ending soon. So we've got Alvin Miller. Hey, Alvin, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you post any videos for a while. Jedran, Walker, Blue, and Citrus, Recycle Path, and that's it. What else we got? So okay, the server is up, and today we're probably gonna let Captain talk mostly, and maybe Professor is excited. I don't know. Are you excited?
Yeah.
I got a few notes that I took.
Okay. Okay.
What's an oil rig?
let's go.
What's an oil rig? No. All right. So let's bring up the thing.
Oil rig probably will still.
Wow. Look, that's weird. I've got 2
Unless you're
screens
doing campaign.
on my
in which
screen.
case it's probably
Why do I
useful.
have 2 screens on my screen? It's just weird. Can I delete one? Oh, I can delete one. Okay.
One of these days, Endo will figure out how OBS works.
Yeah. After
I still have not gotten rid of my snow.
I have
so
to
everything is still white.
I have to stop reinstalling and reinstalling. Okay, so here we go. So I think this was the update that was supposed to be last week that we didn't get. I'm guessing
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
Actually, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Ouch. Boy, someone's still angry.
No,
And
just accurate.
checking the chat, you can
Not angry, just
hear
accurate.
everybody, right? I've got
Just a
that
different
set
A
up
word.
correctly. You
Yeah.
can hear everybody chat.
I've been accused of other A words too, being a.
All right.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
never
so I
mind.
hear that,
Everything's fine.
Hang in there, buddy. All right. So the upcoming. Upcoming. The oil
Upcoming
drilling
dash.
major update coming March 16th, 2023. How soon is that? I don't even know what day we're on.
Well, it's we're in the twilight of February. It's going to
Oh.
be 2 weeks.
About 3 weeks.
That's not too
Yeah,
far
something
away.
like that.
The Thursday, actually. It'll come
Oh,
out on
lordy.
Thursday.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Friday hotfix. That's the
Yeah.
way to
You
do
would
it.
hope. You would hope.
You would think they would divine that from other games.
I have a
Thursday
question.
patch,
Was
Friday hotfix.
last week's sensors truly broken with the reversed?
There are
I have
people-
people. Yeah, people. It's mixed. Some people are just like, well, it's
Yeah.
just relative to whatever.
I forget how it's pronounced. It's EULER. So it's essentially my understanding of it. My calculus is kind of junk, but EULER would be having, if I'm not correct, it would have a stationary point somewhere in the world, is my understanding. So you're always in reference to that point, and so you have to do a bunch of calculations. People have already put out converters to convert it to so that it's as though your vehicle is now the stationary point, and that's how most systems would work is your vehicle is stationary, the world is moving, therefore your vehicle is essentially
okay.
what it's referencing.
But it's not broken.
Instead-
It was just
yeah.
done differently than people expected. Okay.
Yeah,
Correct.
All right, that's better than broken. I like that better.
yeah.
Okay,
But
cool.
people assume it's broken because they don't know.
All right, and here we go with our text reading of today. Dear Stormworkers and Roughnecks, the oil drilling update, our next major
spell test?
update, is due out on Thursday, 16th March 2023 at 5 p.m. UTC. Okay.
Fortnight away.
Yes, and so did everyone notice that it doesn't say DLC? Okay?
Yes, people are already confused about that. They're not reading.
I wish they had thrown in our free next major update. I wish that would have helped clear this up because people assume they're gonna screw us.
It's the free dumb update.
Uh oh. Was that shots fired?
That was my dad joke of the day.
But
We have better dad jokes. We'll share them
but
later.
was that your opinion or was that just a paraphrase?
That's just a joke.
Okay.
It's that America's coming for your oil has been the joke that everybody's been running with. So
But now the weapons DLC will have a purpose.
well, that's
so we
what
can go around
that
the
was
different islands
exactly
and
my
take the
thing I
oil.
put on my Discord was
Okay.
it was now we have a reason for weapons DLC.
Okay. Drilling for oil is coming to Stormworks via is it via or via? I never know. It doesn't matter.
Either.
I won't forget.
Aluminum,
I won't
aluminium, it depends on where you're from.
Oh, potato,
Yeah.
potato? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A series of new components and systems to facilitate creating and operating rigs. And I don't mean diesel rigs. Honk, honk. No. Was that a good truck reference?
What are you honking? Just to be clear.
A diesel rig.
Oh, okay, a
Hold
diesel
on.
rig.
Uh,
I gotcha.
Yeah. That was a truck driving joke.
What?
An air horn. I see what you're saying there.
Yeah. I was trying here. I was trying to relate to you, Captain. Jeez.
Okay, good. Well, we didn't have air horns because they didn't like us to have fun things.
Oh, well, that sucks.
We had just city horns.
City horns. It's just like a little beep beep.
Yeah, it's just a little beep beep.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, it's because we want to respect our neighbors.
Oh, okay. Oil drilling is very complex. Did you know that, guys? Did you know that?
I believe it is, yes.
There are a lot of nuances and a variety of techniques with differences between onshore, offshore geology considerations and generational changes. While Stormworks will simplify drilling, the principles remain, and our goal has been to encourage design with logistics and operation in mind. Let's talk about what this means, boys and girls.
Let's do it.
Is this going to be like can we do a series? There Will Be Blood? That would be awesome.
I know. Daniel Plainview's in the chat.
Uh,
I'm an oil man. You telling us, Storm, you haven't seen There Will Be Blood?
Oh my god, amazing movie.
What?
You made it
That
sound
is-
like you hadn't seen There Will Be Blood.
I've not seen that.
Oh,
Oh, you got to watch that movie. That
Oh, it's
movie
very good.
is so good. The acting, oh
Yes.
my gosh. Daniel,
I drank your milkshake, Endo.
that's
I drank it
that's the best part of the movie right there. That's like worth the whole price of admission.
What is the movie about, Blue? The movie is about an oil man. It's back 1800s, oil man, Daniel Plainview, Daniel
Yeah.
Day-Lewis.
And he has a son and that he treats really poorly. Oh,
Yep.
so sad.
He was a bastard in a basket, his son.
Yeah.
Spelled monkey wrong.
Bastard in a basket.
Mook. Okay, oil
Mook.
deposits. Under the world of Stormworks, there will be hundreds of oil deposits of varying depths and size. Survey data for these deposits can be purchased from various oil sites. Okay, so they're actually bringing in, it sounds like, well, I don't know if it's going to be an actual NPC, but a thing where you can buy, like, data, which is interesting.
Yeah,
My
I
guess
would
is that you just buy it like a base, and then you have
That's what I would
access
say,
to the
yeah.
hole in the ground.
agree.
Oh, I thought it was like a map.
I would say it's probably like I agree with
Buy
Professor.
the
The system's
property, it
already in
allows you to
place.
set down the what is it, the wellhead, which then
Yeah,
allows
wellhead.
you to like clip through the ground, kind of like putting a door on the ground for these bunkers
Yeah,
that
but it
people
says
make.
survey data for these deposits can be purchased from various oil sites.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
isn't an
Yeah.
oil site separate from? No, it's not. The oil site is the site where you purchase.
Yeah. They also say that it looks like they're giving us the component, so it's not. I don't think it's going to be where you buy it and the wellhead appears. I think we have to place it, but it says they can be established on any flat surface, above or below the ocean. So we're going to buy the site, but we still have to place it on flat surface.
So I'm sure you buy the site, and it'll show you roughly what area the oil is underground. You know, probably change the map or something for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, so let me just keep reading here. The wellheads will be a new component that form the starting point of a well. Not like a whale in the sea. Don't go get confused. It's not that.
Well.
Because I get confused. I would be looking for whales all day long in the ocean. It would be terrible. They can be established on
different
any
kind
flat
of
surface
oil there, Endo. Different kind of oil.
Nurse, he's out of bed again.
above and below ocean. They incorporate the drill head and some plumbing and act as interface for the well. Okay. That sounds like you guys are going to be building stuff.
Yeah.
Not me. You guys. I'm not going to be using this. No.
Ed will be like, "What's this?"
Drilling rods. Not to be confused with... Never mind. My mind went bad.
Yep.
Yep.
Got rod on the mind.
Yep. Drill rods will now be 10 meters long. Can you relate to that, Captain? 10 meters long?
I
Physical...
fall far short of that.
Physical rods that can be changed or chained together to form
It would
longer
almost
rods.
be a nuisance if it was 30 feet long.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Be dragging it all over the place.
I know,
Imagine the
God.
callus.
But what
Oh,
about
God,
what about the fact that you can chain your rods together? That'd be week after.
Now,
that'd be
that's listen, if people want to do that, that's up to them. you know.
all right. These rods can be fed into and recovered from a whale. Not that's like, isn't that like marine abuse to feed a whale a rod? I don't know.
Giggity indeed.
So are these going to be just reskinned nuclear rods? They'll just stretch them out and make them like a...
Not. They're gonna have to have connection points on them.
Yeah.
They-
You're
you
going to
know,
connect them in game too. That's the thing.
Yeah, they have to be able to pass the slurry through them as well.
This is so dirty.
So it's going to be like a magall pipe.
This is a
Yeah, I don't know.
dirty update, guys. Rod handling for the ladies. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's when I said giggity in my video.
There will be various robotic parts for grabbing,
gosh.
handling, feeding, joining, separating, and driving rods.
Lord.
So
Rod spreader.
That's 6 new parts right there that
Yep.
they're claiming.
Those parts are actions. I'm confused.
There will be various robotic parts for... So, I mean, I guess, maybe grabbing and handling can all be done in one. Feeding and joining is another. I don't know.
What is Professor
Listen,
talking
to-
about? He's being all
A
serious.
division of labor we can go over later.
Oh my gosh. All right. For example, you will need a rod threader to merge 2 rods together, and the driver is required to turn the rods for drilling.
Yep, that's how it's done. We're probably talking a dozen parts here, but because the ability we have to make cranes, but I doubt that we could use magalls to attach these things, but we're gonna probably need some sort of precision grabber. It says there will be various robotic parts for grabbing, so we're gonna have a grabber, handling.
We're
You're
getting
gonna have
clamps.
to be able to, clamps and rotation, feeding. You're going to have a pipe feeder, which is essentially like a grabber which has 2 wheels on it that sends the pipe down.
I wonder...
Joining. You're going to have a rotation mechanic to thread them.
Do you wonder if you can be used for other things? I wonder if they can be used for other things. Like
Decoration.
No, I mean like
decoration,
for moving parts around in your builds. Like, if they can grab and handle and...
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Maybe, yeah.
Or do they just mean like this is just a part that like joins another part and they just kind of work together?
The thing, if I were to do this, and from experience with other games like say Farming Sim, the way that, for example, Farming Sim did trees was when you when you grabbed a tree with the fella buncher, it would grab the tree, and as soon as it cut the tree, it would essentially instantly delete the old visual for the tree, if my understanding is correct. Maybe not the latest Farming Sim, but then it would convert it to a different piece. So I'm curious if when the pipe is inserted in these parts, if it essentially reanimates it so that now it is no longer a physical object to keep things down, system-wise, but who knows?
Okay.
Wow, Storm Trail's separating us like it's a middle school dance.
Stormworks... Or Storm Trail doesn't dance. Don't lie.
Yeah.
I'm getting launched.
Where's my sound suppression?
Okay, let's see here. Slurry. Slurry or drilling mud is required for drilling. Slurry must be pumped down the rods into the drill head to lubricate drilling and transport the cut stone and materials away from the drill head. The slurry must be circulated and cleaned in mud scrubbers to remove the debris and keep the well drilling. That sounds kind of interesting that they added that.
So on top of like doing oil, slurry is a new liquid we have to deal with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I assume it's going to be in a, it's going to tanks. We already have tanks, so they're just going to add slurry as a fluid that can go in there. We're going to have to filter. They're going to add that to filters. We're going to have a scrubber, which most likely will be a reskinned desalinator. That's probably why they came out with the desalinator. Because it was something ready and easy to use.
Is it going to have the wrong text?
Initially, yes, certainly.
Hey, wait, is Geronimo around? Looks like Geronimo's around. Let me go ping him. He's fun. I like Geronimo. Let's see. So, what you call it? I think Badingo said that he thinks the parts are going to just kind of work with each other. I kind of agree with that, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have something that, hey, now I'm moving missiles with this thing to make VLS systems. I think it's going to, kind of like what I was saying with Farming Sim, once the grabber grabs it, it is now essentially converting it into a part that's attached. Because you think about this, you're going to have to screw together each pipe segment. So, like, say you're drilling IRL an oil well, the oil platform actually floats above it, and it's suspended and held down by anchors. And then the pipe goes down. You keep adding segments to the pipe. There's no way that can be a physical part the whole time because you're going to invite Glitch City. So as the parts probably are connected, they probably go into zero collision and are just visual. And that way, that's probably one of the reasons you have a grabber or driver is to animate the parts. So you're not having collision issues.
That's cool. Okay, so refining. We are also adding some new parts to allow fractional distillation. Damn it.
Distillation.
I can't say it. Of oil.
Could make moonshine too using that system.
Of oil into diesel and jet fuel. We are really excited to launch this new update and look forward to sharing it in a few weeks. In the meantime, we have next week's minor update, which we're not going to tell you what it is. Oh, they're not going to tell us what it is.
Do you think they were going to tell us what it is after they screwed up 2 weeks ago and get everybody's hopes up and then missed the deadline? They're not going to do that again.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Be that way.
Yeah.
And we continue work on fishing. Oh, sorry. Finishing. Read that
I
wrong.
did the same thing. I thought that was fishing too when I was reading it.
This update and many others. Many. There's that word many again.
Yeah. See, well, that actually has some important context this week. You had a lot of people who have not been following the weekly updates as well as us who thought the game is dead. They've abandoned the game.
What?
And, this was the refrain from Reddit and the discussions and, Stormworks dead. They're not working on the game anymore. They never said that.
Because of the announcement?
Yes.
What
the announcement? People thought this update was dead and they weren't going to do it. People again are they're taking their preconceived notions instead of reading what is actually there.
Oh well, you said it nice.
And as was stated months ago, I think November-ish, they said they have multiple major updates planned for 2023. Along with the normal minor updates, they've been running every 2 weeks. We've been getting a bug fix / update. Then we've been getting a minor, and then we periodically, maybe 3 times a year, been getting a major. So, that I would say that's going to follow for this year, the same type of plan.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird. I didn't know people thought that.
Yes. Then that was, again, kind of my PR screed last week was, if they're a little bit clearer on these things, they kind of head that off the pass, but you had a lot of people thought the game is dead.
Okay. All right. Before we read the comments, let's look at some cool things. So, people in the comments, I kind of cheated and read a few of the comments. People are kind of got the attitude like, who wants this major update? Who asked for this major update? Why are they adding this major update?
A lot of people.
And if we look, I always like to look at the workshop to get an idea if people are thinking that this would be something that they want. And if we go to the workshop, you'll see there's industrial oil fields. There's oil field builds, add-ons. There's oil rigs. I didn't look up the oil rigs, but these are just add-ons. But there's a lot
This is probably gonna be like the mining though. Like you're gonna be grinding away for like 3 or 4 hours to get the same money that you could get from doing like 2 rescue missions.
Okay, but oh, what?
That's what see that's the different crowds of the game though. That was somebody put a comment on one of my videos. Why would you go mine ore when you could do fluid transport to make more money? Well, not everything is about making the most amount of money. I often will go for what's not the most amount of money because it's fun. And so if you have no interest in doing tankering, you're not going to tanker, despite how much money it makes, because you're not interested in it. You know, if you don't like operating boats, you're not going to move fluid because it's boring to you. You're going to do plain stuff. And so for those of us who have asked for this type of thing, you know, that's the gameplay you want. So I think some of these people in the discussions, they always look at it from a first-person perspective of, I don't care what anyone else wants, I just want what I want. And if they don't put what I want, obviously nobody else can be different than me.
This feels like a multiplayer update, and we like just like the mining. Like the mining, you know, it would be so much more fun. You know, have people grinding away, and then somebody else transporting, somebody else refining, somebody else doing, and then you can communicate and do all that. I feel like this is the same thing. It's just going to be, you know, it's going to feel like after I'm going to do it once, I'm going to be like, yes, this was fun, but God, it takes too much. I wish I had a friend here to be, you know, roughnecking with me.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So, you know, we see that Captain is down with this. We see Professor is semi-lukewarm, I think. Lukewarm?
Wow.
Yeah.
Tepid.
Tepid, yeah. Look at these words. There's so many words that you can use in the world. Oh, that's a good word, tepid. So, yeah. And Storm Trail, are you going to ever play with this?
No.
Okay.
If he can blow it up.
Yeah.
If it blows up, yes. If it has a blow-up feature.
Yeah, if it blows up, maybe.
Can he spawn in 1,000 sharks around it?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Can he bring in that white pickup truck and put a pipe in the back of it?
That one white pickup.
Have y'all seen the crap I've been doing recently?
No, I muted your channel because this guy keeps yelling. Every time I watch one of your videos, he keeps yelling in my ear.
Yeah.
And I can't take it anymore. I can't take it.
I went to the ENT. I'm like, something. What? There's a reason why one eardrum's bleeding.
I got 150 planes with, like, I modded the AI jet that comes with the DLC. I modded it to have a rotary cannon, and it runs a lot more efficiently because I got rid of all, like, the detailing and made it all one consistent color. So I can have a crap ton of them, and they all have rotary cannons.
Oh, well, you'll
So
make a fine
insane.
adult someday.
Willie?
Oh, that reminds me of a comment I got.
Uh-oh.
Where's it at? Where is it at? Where is it at?
We should do a hate mail episode.
Where is it at? I want to read this.
What is it? YouTubers
it
read
was
mean
hilarious.
comments? One of those?
Yes, here it is. On one of my shorts, this guy commented, he said, when you're 40 years old, still working at Taco Bell and living in your parents' basement equals this guy.
Oh,
I was like, yo. I was like, this man.
He's not going to be in the basement.
Yeah.
He'll be in the attic.
It's worse for me.
He'll be in the attic.
There.
Because they live... when you turn 70 next year and you're still in your bedroom making video content creation videos. Okay, let's see.
Hey, at least you're doing something. At least you got a hobby.
Yeah. All right, let's read the... let's read mean comments, or whatever they have here. All right, well, Phil strikes again with the Archer Dude screenshot, and Cento and Darkside Tripper, and another Archer Dude. So if you were wondering who
Congratulations on being first this week, Phil.
Yeah, Phil nailed it and got to screenshot information for you. I don't know how he finds them. It's pretty good that he gets those out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Reverse search engine.
Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jose says...
But where's Hose B?
So that's a Storm Trail fan right there.
Oh, is it?
Is it? How do you know? Oh, because he's yelling.
Yes,
Got it.
the tenor of it, y'all. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, please.
Okay. Oh wait. Wait. This is super mean, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it,
The
guys.
otologist is gonna have to see me again.
Who's that?
The ear doctor.
Are
you having a stroke there, Endo? Should we send help?
Words.
Do you smell burning hair?
Hold on.
Is
hold
one
on.
side of your body going
we're
numb?
reading comments right now. Oh,
Oh
yes,
no,
yes.
we're doing worse. We're doing worse.
Endo's
What is
having a
this?
stroke. Do
Bean
you have
Boy?
a baby
Oh,
astronaut?
I did a poll. I did a poll.
Oh, jeez.
I did a poll.
I don't see a poll.
It's coming out right now.
No polls available.
I did
That's
it.
not what I heard
I did
there,
a poll.
Rusty.
No.
I did a poll.
No.
Oh, come on. Don't phone it in, guys. Give us the real answer so some of us can not have to contact Miracle here.
Proxy votes are allowed in this as well.
Sure. Go ahead.
Call your friends, have them vote.
Call your friends.
I think it's overwhelming at the moment.
I think I'm the only one
I
that
was
said
going to say the
no.
11%.
You're the only one that said no.
How many people are on right now? Let's see.
10. 10 people. I'm the
Okay,
only one that said no.
So have all of us voted? That's 14. 10% would be 1.4. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Storm, I'm helping you with
Storm-
your channel,
yep.
Storm. I'm helping you.
Yep.
Getting those more subscribers for you.
If all you have to do is go in DaVinci, all right, you go over to the audio tab and you go dialogue leveler. Click that on, you're all good to go.
Dialogue level. Oh,
Then I'd be like,
okay.
oh, wow. Look at this really cool plane. Oh, there's so many bullets.
No, you can do it with a little
So
more
much
enthusiasm. Do it with a little more enthusiasm.
Oh, wow.
It
I
just
can't.
would leave people
Wow.
with the ability to hear naturally beyond the age of 14.
I have turned my microphone sensitivity down, so.
Well, that's what the good thing with the dialogue leveler is. Say, for example,
But
Endo
you
is
move
yelling
closer
into
to the microphone.
That is
I've turned
true.
it down, but I've gotten closer to the mic. So
I turned it down.
Yeah,
but
I got a
it's-
boom.
It's in my throat
I got a
now.
boom for it. I got a
sit-
boom for it. So it's
yeah,
like
I'm
right
sitting
in front of
between
my
the
yeah,
face.
my
pop
ears are
filter and the
definitely going
microphone.
boom for sure. Ears
Oh.
are definitely going boom.
Awesome. Killman says the first industrial DLC, now oil drilling. Who is asking for these things, I wonder? This time I was
I
really
responded to
hoping
that.
on fishing. I'm guessing that's what it says. There's hearts.
Yeah.
Mother lovers?
Mother lovers?
Yeah.
Mother lovers?
Mother F words, perhaps?
Bean Boy says, at least it's not a DLC. Thought Geometa would become EA. All right, so...
Yeah.
Kalapalapapul?
Oh my God! It would be a $50 game there. Has EA ever put out something for $50 or less?
I think they're like all 80 now, aren't they? I think they're all...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's-
Unreasonably saucy concrete? That is a beautiful name. I ain't even gonna lie.
Well, that means you put too much water in it. You need to have
I'm
some more aggregate
still
in
on
there.
Mythic Headshots.
Increase the aggregate.
Mythic
Decrease
Headshots
the water.
says fishing would be
That's-
quite cool, especially now
Captain,
that
that's the next DLC is the concrete
Oh.
production plant.
we have real types
Sounds
of
hard
fish to
to me.
see. I hope
That,
in Stormworks
that's
2
a solid update.
they have a major updates and DLC. Okay, so that is kind of
So you
interesting.
can actually build
Do
roads
you
that you
think
can
that in the
actually drive
next
on.
game they will bring everything from Stormworks into the next game, or will they cut features? What do you think?
I don't know about cutting. I think I talked about how Farming Sim did it, and I think the wise way to do this. A lot of people have been booing and hooing about, oh my God, the game's only been here for 6 years, and then they're going to have another one. Well, Farming Sim came out annually with a new Farming Sim. The benefit of that was
they got money.
they looked at what
Oh.
they looked at what the community wanted. Like, for example, we really wanted to be able to move bales and put them on a trailer. We wanted to be able to put vehicles on a trailer. And the physics engine couldn't handle it. And so the next game, they made it so it could. And so the benefit of coming out with a new game is you can see, okay, well, the people are going to want weapons. They're going to want this. They're going to want that. People have been crying and booing and hooing about water viscosity and air viscosity and drag coefficients. So I would say that's likely going to be a calculation of the new physics engine is have better buoyancy, water viscosity, and that. So I think
I do
that's
wonder
what's
about
going
that.
on.
I wonder about that. Colopole says, wow, on distilling, why not add phobos?
supposed to be functioning, but they there was a small aneurysm and it popped.
Okay. Okay, functioning desalination. Okay, I got it. All right. Unreasonably saucy concrete. That's a long name.
Concrete.
Concrete.
We got some concrete.
Concrete. This has turned from SAR to a business tycoon game. I don't dislike it, but I do wish SAR got a couple more updates for things like more engaging missions, new tools to go with. Still, though, at least I have new kinds of vehicles to make with this update. As soon as it drops, I'll get to work on a mobile drilling platform for the use on the arid island. Edit! Now that I think about it, GeoMeta should rebrand Stormworks from SAR to something generic like Build and Grow. Dude, it's build whatever. Unreasonably.
Build whatever.
It's build whatever.
This is how it is.
Yeah.
Build
It's
whatever.
how it will be.
Build whatever.
Yeah, it's we've been over this 1,000 times, so I'm not going to relitigate it too much. But the thing of it is again, you start out with a centralized area to go to, an overarching theme, and then the theme builds out there, and it's all been to our benefit that, for example, people who don't care anything about SAR, which like you see how many military vehicles are in game, that's what people wanted. And to gatekeep and say, oh, if it's not SAR, you shouldn't be doing it. And so the devs, they went where people wanted them to go, whether you like it or not, or whether that's where you wanted it to go. And so that's why they're not calling it Stormworks 2. They're doing exactly what this person wants in the next game. They're making it sounds like a generic building engineering game, which is what sounds like they're doing. Why they're not calling it Stormworks 2.
Right. And so, yeah, and if we go in and we've talked about this before, but if we look at where the game evolved from, it was going to be a single-player game. Multiplayer was an afterthought, and they added it, and then after they added it, they had to dedicate more resources to getting the dedicated servers. Now, they didn't solve problems. That's a different conversation when it comes to that. But I think, I'm hoping and praying and thinking that Stormworks, think of Stormworks like like a test bed for the game. Okay, they did all these different things. They've done trains, they've done helicopters, rockets, everything else. So if we go by what they said in the announcement 2 weeks ago, they learned a lot from this game, and going forward, they're going to be making the game that it evolved into, but like streamlined. Now, not to say that Deltars doesn't screw up a lot with his attitude and his priorities and his testing, but I think they have an opportunity, and I'm rooting for them. I'm not against Deltars. I'm rooting for them, that the next game is going to live up to more expectations, because Stormworks is very much a game of untapped potential. And this game has so much potential to be a real classic gem game, and all they have to do is learn from everything that they did wrong with Stormworks, and the next game is going to be amazing. Better than
it's not like
KSP.
Yeah. It's not like this is the first game that's done this sort of thing. Like I talked about Farming Sim, they came out every year with a new game that you had to buy with your own money, and then it came every 2 years. Then it was a longer process where I think it was 3 to 4 years per title, but they had DLCs come in, and so people act as though this is the first company to ever do this. Again, they have 2 DLCs. The game's been around for 6 years. 2 DLCs that they were $7 at release. And so
Also,
it's not, it's not EA. Let's not throw slurs around. It's not that.
How much is Stormworks now? Is it still $20, or is it somewhere around there?
Something like that. I looked at
even with the DLCs, you're paying $34.
Have you guys looked at Space Engineers DLC list?
I have not. No,
It's
it's mostly cosmetic too, which people would they'd have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab Space Engineer. Like when these people complain about Stormworks DLC, I have to show you Space Engineers DLC.
Let me see. I'm gonna do the view profile. Hide. See that.
Right,
generally, the people who hide their profiles.
Okay, so here we go.
Often, if you go into some of the comments, these negative comments, you go in and you see how many hours they have in the game too. It's like an afternoon for me.
All right, so if you were to buy everything for Space Engineers, it's $66 with a minus 15% off on the total thing. The DLC is running about $5 per, which isn't bad, I guess.
Yep. Mostly cosmetic.
Decorative style pack economy, but they are parts. So Space Engineers does allow modding, so that's one thing that they have over Stormworks. They do allow modding, so you get parts and stuff like that. But they're also releasing decorative stuff that you can play or not play with. Yep. They've got different, I think, like add on weapons and stuff like that. Wasteland adds tires and so they have a lot of DLC, but I don't think it's a bad thing. DLC keeps the game funded.
Yeah, agree.
And a game like Stormworks is only going to have X amount of buyers because it's not a mainstream game. And once
it's a niche game.
Yeah, and once those buyers buy it, their revenue stream dries up. So the only way they can keep the game alive and keep it updating for us is they have to sell more copies. So they do updates, which I get. Now, I don't agree with Deltar's priorities, but he does need funds. The DLC brings in new funds to keep the game going, and of course to fund the next game so they can keep working on Stormworks 2 or whatever they're doing. So I get that people don't have money. I get that a lot of people are young and they don't have the funds to buy DLC or whatever it is. But you have to understand that without bringing in funds for the game by DLC and making a new game and all that stuff, the company can't survive. It's just how it works. And so
I wish. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just.
Sorry, I wish. I'm sorry. Go.
I'm done. I'm good. Done. Go ahead.
It's on EndoStream's channel, after all.
No, go.
So I wish Klara was on. Klara went through and she used her Steam magic to go through Steam, and she saw how many copies of the DLC they sold. And I wish she was on so I could verify the numbers. But she said something to the effect of it was like 30 grand they made on one of the DLCs.
Which isn't much.
So a
which could
reasonable
pay like maybe
middle
one
class
person
salary for a software engineer is 100 grand on the low end, and so you talk about that's a third of a year's. That was that's 2 months' pay for me. And so how many devs are at Stormworks at Geometa? And so you say how much they have to rent office space, they have to pay for PCs, they have to pay for all of their editing equipment that have any sort of subscription model on there. They have to pay for Steam gets, I think, like a third of the money if you're on Steam. And so you talk about if you make 30 grand on a DLC, that's nothing. That's gone in a month. If it lasts you a month. You have to pay for everything commercial based. When you're paying an electrical bill, it's more if it's a business than it is if it's your house. A lot of that's subsidized. And so when you're a business, and then you have to pay tax on revenue. And so you talk about that, they're probably maybe just keeping a little bit of payroll going with a DLC, and people are acting as though they're picking your pocket. You look at EA, who's $1 billion company, and the game is $80, like, say, The Sims, and then each DLC, so you can have a new flowered Hawaiian shirt, is $14. That's predatory. Star Citizen is predatory. Spending $1,400 to $5,000 on a ship that will not be in the game for, I say 10 to 45 years. That's predatory. Asking $50 total from you while offering periodic sales for a game that's been around for 6, and I can go to dinner, and dinner for 2 people. Buying Chinese food cost me $60 for 2 people. And it's not going to last me 4,000 hours of entertainment. So I understand people don't have the money, and a lot of the people who are salty, this wasn't the game for them, and they spent money, and they wasted money because it was not something they enjoyed. And so they're going to go in the comments and they're going to write nasty stuff because they want to get their money's worth.
But remember, you can return the game within 2 hours and something like that, gameplay. So, you can do that. All right, so
it's going to take you 5 hours to learn how to do anything. So by that time,
I don't think that's that bad.
You can watch my videos for free.
There you go. He's pimping himself.
Like and subscribe.
There you go. Pill says, wait. Did I go? Oh, TK Mine says, wasn't expecting this. Looks like I have to be making some heavy modifications to my drill ship. Pill says, finally, Coyote Peterson. Oh wow, I didn't know he was playing Stormworks. That's awesome. So he knows what pain is. No wonder he plays Stormworks. Oh, thank you. Good one.
He likes to get stung by ridiculous things.
We can finally create environmental disasters now. I don't think so. I think only the nuclear waste thing. What is it? The radiation.
Well, this is how they keep fishing out of the game because of oil spills. They want to ever do fishing.
Now, if they announce oil spills, that'd be Amusing. Amusing.
But then that'd be another thing that they could do to, search and rescue, search and clean up.
Search and
that'd be
clean
cool.
up. Yeah, search and
Well,
clean up.
that would actually be a great idea for another filter thing, right? You have to have an inlet, which would just be a fluid port. You suck up the oil slick, you filter it out, piss out water, and then you're good to go.
Look at that. We're game designers right here, live.
Right here.
That one was for free, Giametta.
Yeah, we got that for
Contact
free
us
there.
For the other ones.
Yeah.
I will take
other
a
ideas.
cut of your 30 grand that you made in the last.
Yeah.
After what you've spent on paying payroll, you probably get me a penny.
You think you're going to get a penny? I don't even think a penny's out of there.
No.
No. Oh my gosh, my stomach's growling. Sorry about that, guys. Clog the Forest says, awesome, this is going to be cool, but is it paid DLC or not? We do not believe it's paid. Do not.
No, did it say it was a DLC? It did not.
But it didn't say it wasn't, just for the record.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I think if they became paid DLC at this point, they'd have some.
I just wish they would say
like
free
it's
next
not
major
going to
update.
be that
would
big of
good.
an update like some of the other ones. So it's
in like one of the last updates, they talked about 2 major updates coming. So
only 2.
there's 2 major
remember,
updates and a bunch of minor updates.
Major updates are not DLC. We had major updates last year, and we had a DLC. And the year before that, I believe we had majors and a DLC. It would not surprise me if December we get a DLC as a kind of a closure of the final DLC. That wouldn't surprise me, but a couple majors and a DLC at the end of the year would be perfectly reasonable. And that's when I think, if they're going to do fishing, I think it's a big game overhaul. It wouldn't surprise me for that to be a paid DLC. And to put it at the end of the year, that gives...
I could see that.
Yeah, I would see if they have 2 majors planned, like look at all the parts and the actual mechanics of the game they're having to change for this. So you figure that, maybe summertime they come out with another major, and then December there's another 6 months DLC that keeps the lights on. They can work on the next game. They can kind of slow down a little on this game, put out minors, and then bingo, in a few years we get the next game.
All right.
Let's see. Did we read out that one comment? It says, "This is cool. I really hope you overhaul the physics of the water and add better physics for aerodynamics."
Where's that at? I'm still on this page.
Rendler.
He's not there yet, is he?
Are you down? I'm still up top.
I read it off of the stream.
Off the stream. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
And that comment, while it is probably coming from someone that doesn't know.
Wait, I don't even know what you said. What did you say again? Say it again. Say the stream.
Shoot, I'm going to have to find it. Where's it at?
Bendigo says it takes
Render.
2 hours to
This
figure
is
out how to
cool.
start the
I
launch
really
code.
hope you overhaul the physics of water and add better physics for aerodynamics. That will probably be in the other game that they're making.
Yes, agree.
They are definitely not going to change any of the physics or
Right,
any
and
of
they've said
stuff
that
like
over and over again.
Just pretend
Yeah.
you're on a different planet. It's Planet Stormworks.
Exactly.
It's different physics for every planet that you're on. This
Look
is
at
not
our
Earth.
ankles.
This is not Earth. Yeah,
Yeah.
they would not hold up on Earth.
Look at the ankles of these players. Do you think they can have Earth physics? Do you think that ankle would not snap?
Hey, y'all want to go for a flight or something while we're here? We want to go flying?
Oh, he's getting antsy.
Okay, go ahead. Go find a plane.
Give him detention.
I will jump in the plane.
I think my internet just dropped out.
I could
For a
launch my
second.
new plane for everybody to have a tease, but we have to go to the water.
Hold it.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
that's a
What the
move.
heck is going on?
Okay, so I'll be reading comments. Let me know when
Okay,
you
there
got
we
plane
go.
out.
right.
Let's see.
You gotta give
Soar
everybody,
north.
everybody needs permission first.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Soya north.
I don't know. Someone's going to be a admin. I don't know who it's going to be, but here we go. Storm
Clear
Trail.
the fog of war.
Yeah.
You're now an admin. Author everybody, please. Okay. So.
Oh, shoot. What? Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I'll do another one. Gosh.
Add.
No.
Auth.
You don't have to say it out loud.
There we
Put your
go.
lips together.
There we go, Captain. You're admin. There you go. Okay.
there
So
you
Look up how to do it.
Mario says, I appreciate the small amount of effort from the devs. Wait, what? I appreciate the small amount of effort from devs, but name a reasonable amount of people who asked for this. See, that's one of those. Oh, it's loud in my ears.
Yeah.
Wow, great plane. Next.
Get that. Can you get that flaming pile of crap out of here, please?
Okay, so
All right. I'll bring a real one.
Mario's one of those people that we're talking about
Can the
that
rest of us get admin?
that
Can we
says
all?
stupid comments.
Jeez.
I
Now-
Feeling left out here.
Being giving
I gotta get Citrus's ice
giving
cream
feedback
truck out.
on the devs, totally good. You know, saying I don't know why you did this when maybe you could be spending your resources more on XYZ. You know, that kind of makes sense. But the whole thing that Captain went through early on in the stream is, you know, who asked for this? It's kind of a dumb comment. So we're just going to go to the next one because we already addressed it with Captain's.
I'm doing it to you now, adding auth there, Professor.
Next up, Render. This is cool. I really hope you overhaul the physics in the water. Oh, okay. That was the one that Storm was talking about.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
You know,
Maybe next
that
game.
was
Not gonna do
it's
it.
not going to happen.
Not happening.
Joff,
I like how Storm's jet didn't work and he instantly just leaves the game.
did he really?
Done. Yeah.
Huh? What happened? Yeah, I'm joining back.
By the
in.
way,
My
21
Your
audio
jet didn't
dropped
work,
out.
so you just quit.
21
What's
votes.
your name again, Professor?
21 votes are saying 67% say
I'm number 2.
stop yelling in your videos, Storm. We're up to
There you go.
67% because it kind of someone's trying to troll me. I think they want to
I know.
be on your side for some reason.
Maybe the fetuses came in chat. They're voting now.
Oh my gosh!
If you're not over 18, you're not allowed to vote.
Exactly. Joff Reddy says this is going to be really cool. So there's a positive comment. Yay for Joff Reddy.
It's reasonably positive. There's the standard eye rolling. What is this one? Comments, but
Allo07 says, finally we can start fighting for oil just like in real life. I like this. America! He didn't say that. I just added that part.
that's who does it though.
Freedom fuel.
That in Britain about 50 years ago.
Artaken says, how about a 75-meter long dock build bay? Wait, what? Is
He wants the custom workbenches to be standard in game. The issue with that is the people with the potato laptops from 12 years ago who are trying to play the game
Will not work.
On XP.
who are in Discord constantly going, or the Steam discussions constantly saying, my game crashes every time I alt tab because you do not meet the minimum requirements. So with every game, they have to set a standard that most people can reach. And so by making vehicles that are larger than 55 meters, most people are not going to be able to reach that and run it properly.
Yeah, I disagree with you, Captain, on this one. I think that limiting is...
Well, I agree. Make the base bigger. I don't care with that.
Right, and then,
if you have a potato, you have a potato.
And add, if you want to do some kind of like gate, add a checkbox that says, experimental.
Yeah, I agree. That's how you do everything. Checkbox. I'm a huge advocate for adding all sorts of new features. I won't turn down features. Make it a checkbox, and then put a comment right there. Allow larger bases, and then but put a thing. If you open this bench, your system may not be able to handle it. The game was not designed to support vehicles over 75 meters.
Is that a Blade Runner bus? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Are you using the rocket booster glitch, or what are you using?
Erwin wins. Wheel glitch.
Wheel glitch. Okay.
Who's a replicant though? That's what I want to know.
Not me.
Oh yeah,
Let's see.
A real good.
Indy says, "Bro,
not convinced."
Who the frack asked for this? Okay, so Indy is in the, not worth your time camp there. Let's see. Wow, a major update no one asked for or wanted by Encrypt. Again, not worth our time to discuss. Let's see. Nartmaster. Need NPC traffic more than oil, but oil is cool at least. Or, like the other guy said, fishing. Okay, so, that's feedback.
He's got 600 hours in game. It's not elite level, but it's not nothing.
Discount Skelter says, war. I think he says what?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's worth pressing the submit button.
Gamer Psych says, brah, work on space up. What are you talking about, though?
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
No space update coming to Stormworks. Maybe next game will feature space. Who knows? Maybe next game is space. Oh, that is a cool looking car. What the hell?
As much as I love space too, I find it's probably overly limited for this game.
Damn, Professor getting
this is what happens when I get sick and I can't make videos.
Sci-fi skills going on now. I like that. That
we
is
all know
awesome
Professor
looking.
has COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Is it COVID? Is it COVID? No. Oh, that is cool. That's a top of the workshop build.
I do like the hangers underneath it. That's interesting.
We're gonna do a new video called "Not Top 5 Yet," and we'll put this one in there.
I've got a bunch of other ones that I'm trying not to spoil that go with this and stuff. I've been building all week. So.
Okay. You got a police version?
Not yet.
Okay. That looks cool. No, it looks really nice. Really nice job.
Who brought the fuzz? Who brought the fuzz?
Well, really cool. Okay. Oh, can I get in? Whoop. Whoop. And... Hey, I'm not in. What the hell, man? I'm on top. I'm on the side. Okay, there we go. Let's roll. Okay. Ligamire, I think it's Ligamire, says, where is my fishes? Uh-oh. This looks like Captain has spoken inside the comments. Awesome. Really looking forward to this.
Health.
I am a sucker for parts, industrial logistics gameplay. I'm glad they're going to move. I'm glad they are going to more. Wait, what? I am glad they are going more towards the simulator end of this than the arcade end.
Yeah. They could have very easily, if you remember back when coal was just a pipe that spit out coal, they could have very easily done that as a lazy way to do it, and they chose to go, you actually have to kind of not, kind of simulate how they do it in real life. Screw pipes together, find the oil head, have an oil head manually control the piping. They could have just had another oil platform out there, and yay, you get to put a oil platform on there and it just spits out oil. They didn't go that way. They went more complex, which I like.
Ah, I see what you mean. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, next is from Davey, and he is speaking my language. Our oil, raw, American Eagles, raw, raw, like that. Okay, there you go.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then Captain again? Captain again? Damn.
Yeah, I put shade in there too.
Okay, so
but you can read mine. It was a good point.
And according to, or in response to Encryptonic, whatever his name is, a major update no one asked for or wanted. I and many others want and have asked for this. Just because you don't want it does not mean it's not something other people want. So I read it in your voice. Was that your voice?
Good.
I don't even know.
Close enough. I think I have a little more bass, but whatever.
Oh, let's see. Daniel says that Beginner was in a chatty mood today on Discord. Got some useful suggestions from him and new ways of adding parts without having to fill the build list up. Okay, cool.
You missed.
Oh, who's that? Is that Captain trying to throw rockets?
See me launch a jet and you don't know what's going on?
I didn't see you.
What version is this that I made?
Flopping said they said major update, not DLC. It won't be paid. Captain says
somebody reading between the lines.
Thanks, Phil, for the screenshots. Milky Mininer.
English language.
Says USA. Solar Flary says, does this mean the oil rigs already in game will be removed? Probably doubtful. They don't do
that. They'll probably just make the oil rig a spot where you can actually do oil.
They usually don't remove stuff.
Plus, because not everybody's going to want to go through, like Professor said, this is something that is going to require a lot of logistics. And one thing they do a lot is they don't try to alienate the casual community, and people take casual as some sort of offense. Okay. But all it means is, for example, you got a bunch of kids running around the house, and you've got 20 minutes you can play. It allows you to get in, play for 20 minutes, get out, and go, regret your life decisions having kids. But you can get in and out of the game quickly, and so by having the current system, you can do that. You can go to the oil field, you can go to the oil thing, pump out oil. The difference would be your profit margin would go up with this, and so that's what I think they would do: is leave the things in there. Don't do deletion, just do addition.
Ben Nico says, I think Captain's a tad bit passionate about this one.
Listen, I'm an oil man.
Okay, so you're gonna drink the milkshakes. We got it.
Drink it up. Daniel Plainview is my spirit animal.
Okay. Big Dave says, what does Big Dave says? Big Dave says, cool. No. Bet it'll be as cool as the last one. I don't know if that's sarcastic. Can't tell.
Probably.
How about custom windows? Maybe windows with wipers or related weather effects.
It's definitely sarcastic.
Custom doors with angles. A wide range of decorative stuff. Maybe Gordon Ramsay, trademark kitchen survival. Come on. Who's giving you these ideas? Okay, Big Dave. You know what? You could have reworded this and it would have worked better. You could have said, this is a nice update, but could you please work on more windows, angles, and whatever. You can let me be the sarcastic one online. I'm already doing
He's already
it for
banned, so it doesn't matter.
you. Yeah, I can do it for you. But you be a good guy, Big Dave. You don't have to be mean. I'll do that. I'll do your job. Okay, let's see here. Mobius says, "Oh man, this is so cool. Can't wait to make my own oil rig." So there you go. There's a thumbs up. Epic Eclipse says, "The mining mechanic is so much fun. I haven't seen any YouTuber do it since 2 weeks after they released it." He's responding to you, Captain.
Yeah, I think part of the issue, like, when that originally came out, Professor was talking about how people in his community made some changes that made it much better. I think they had some lost opportunities with how they set it up, and that caused problems. Like the ability, like I wanted to build a train and move metal around, and I had to make a road railer because you couldn't just dump off the train into the thing. Into the receptacle. And so little things like that, luckily it sounds like they're really going in depth on this and they're making a little bit more in depth. I don't think they did much research with Industrial Frontier on some of the logistics of it. And kind of the subtext is they're really talking about the logistics of this. Hopefully the logistics is a little bit more ironed out this time.
Okay, crossing fingers for gameplay. Okay.
Yep.
Mr. Mere Scratch says, "Seeing all these steamships on the front page makes me wonder, will we be getting oil-fired boilers?"
That is a big thing I want as well.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. To me, it looks pretty complicated for a game that runs bad with multiple vehicles already. Drilling requires big-ass vehicles. Big anus vehicles. Also, you need tanker to haul the oil, then refine it. Curious how it works out, but I'm kind of concerned. It
goes under potato issue as well.
I don't know. I mean,
well, yeah, partly. If the better your PC, the better multiplayer. It still has issues.
Yeah,
absolutely,
it has issues. But I think, depending.
Like, look at your sub hunts.
Yeah. Also, Blake's been working on refining, and we're gonna do a video on that. Blake has been really, really working hard to refine ships so that we can spawn a few of them, and so he's figured out some things. So we'll be doing a video on that soon, trademark soon, about optimizing the vehicles. So yeah, that'll be cool. But yeah, I mean, Hansa Vin, you have some valid concerns, but at the same time, if you're playing single player, you can get away with quite a bit in single player.
Yes.
So multiplayer, yeah, you might have issues depending on your computer and what you're spawning. But
there's a lot of people who think this is the only way anyone ever plays this game is in multiplayer, and there is a contingent of people who only ever play this game in multiplayer, but there is a lot of this game that only plays single player, and so a lot of this is still perfectly viable in single player. By the time you go and set up all your oil equipment, putting in your pipes and everything, my understanding would be they're static in the world, they're there, and then you're going to turn into a transporter from that point on. So,
I can't do it.
What did I miss?
Oh God!
Oh, jeez!
Guy
just down the base by 20%.
The guy just sounds like he woke up from after being at the bar. Are you okay there, Egg?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah,
What's the update about?
We're talking about the major update that's coming in 2 weeks or so.
Ooh, really? Give me a rundown.
Wow. I'm gonna let Professor or Captain do it. He's excited about it.
Yeah. So the new update is going to be oil drilling. We're going to be Roughnecks, and they're actually it seems like they're going simulator on this. We're going to actually have to stack pipes, bring pipes with us, 10-meter long pipes. We're going to have to screw the pipes together. We're going to have to buy oil sites where we can then attach a wellhead and then do our drilling. And we're going to have a new refining component, so we're going to have to refine the oil into diesel and jet fuel products. So it seems quite in-depth. There's going to be, sounds like, I'd say probably a dozen new parts, maybe.
And is this a paid update, or is this going to be a free expansion?
Free. It's the major. It's
nice.
not a Dulce.
That's nice.
Because we don't want them to be EA.
Oh, yeah, that'd be horrible. It's good that they're making this free.
Yeah.
Is this going to take advantage of Sawyer and Edart, or is this just going to be...
Most likely,
I would say both. I would say, if I were to guess, I would say that they're going to ruin the Scottish waters with water oil, and they're going to use the arid as the Saudi Arabia, and you're going to do land oil there. But that would be my guess.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Bendigo.
Very cool.
That's a pretty good comment.
Endo.
Yeah.
Endo, we can do oil wars.
Oil well.
Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be fun?
Bendigo says the game looks simple and like it would play on a potato, but in reality, it is a potato fryer.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah,
Citrus.
that's like any physics. Like
you?
you know, think about each component that you put on there. That's a lot to render. That's a lot to like. Right now, I'm flying past Storm Trail in his plane here. He created that. He's got pivots all over the place. He's got, you know, a smoke sprite on there. He has
Pivots.
Then you talk about
It's a
you're putting
door. It's a door
microcontroller in
thing.
there. Yeah, you're putting a
Use a hatch.
microcontroller. You're putting a microcontroller in there that is now converting everything to knots because you're not an insane person doing meters per second. And then you have all that with those calculations. Well, you have to pass somebody and have everything look right. So it's that's
I
why.
still got it
Kind
in
of looks like
meters
a
per
bird from
second.
below. It's kinda
I'm going 102 meters per second right now.
Oh, let's see. Echolist says, please say you'll add pollution, like a buildup of exhaust will change the color of the ground and make it harder to breathe and heal.
Nope.
I don't think anybody
Not
plays a
happen.
save long enough to ever notice that.
Yeah. Not
I do, but
That would
I'm
be-
in the minority.
Yeah.
Average enjoyer says, bald eagle screech. Ah! There you go. I don't know if that's bald eagle.
Do we need DDT to take care of the bald eagles?
I don't know. What's DDT?
Oh, that
It's
should be
it's
something
to
in
kill
our era.
mosquitoes.
It was killing mosquitoes, but it was
Oh,
it was
that's what it was
thinning the
called?
shells of birds, so they banned
Did it have a different name?
No, it was always DDT.
No, it's DDT.
Was
Yeah.
It was just they come down in the trucks and they spray it. You know.
Gotcha. Oscar says,
See, folks, I'm too young to know any of this.
Yep.
yeah. Oscar says USA Simulator. A lot of people are saying that, Egg. It's all about us getting oil. That's what they're saying.
Oh, listen, we have a history.
Citrus says, America, baby. Glad to see the next
Heck
major update
yeah.
to come soon.
Coming down.
Looking
say
forward
the
to it.
Mother, Father Day, yeah.
Okay.
America.
Gilf,
Well, Mother,
Heck
Father,
yeah.
I don't remember that line. Did they have a Christian version of World Police that I don't know?
Gilf Hunter says, not happening. I say, wait.
Burn.
Okay. Oh, not happening on the physics.
how'd I blow
yeah,
up?
we know that. The Golden
just saw
Hammer
that.
says, can we get oil burning boilers in this too? Okay, that's a popular one.
Yeah, I
No.
think
My plane!
that would make some contextual sense that
Who
we get
took my
that.
plane?
Yeah.
It'd
it's
be a
really
nice one
not-
for them to kind
yeah.
of add it in without
Agree.
it being an obscure part.
Yeah.
You know, and all they have to do is the coal burner now burns oil, and you put one pipe connection on the ass of it, and it works.
Yes, you don't have to go too
Yeah.
crazy. You really don't have to go too crazy at all. Okay.
That's a good minor update as well. I think one thing they should do is there was a lot of annoyed people for good reasons, ourselves included, when they delayed this. All they had to do was keep one 1x3 wedge in, keep it in their pocket and say, hey guys, we're really sorry this is late, but long-awaited feature has been a 1x3 wedge, so here you go. And then
Wait, are they adding a 1x3 wedge?
No.
but I'm
Oh, you
saying
got me excited.
this is something so easy they could do. It's part of Deltar's
We're getting like 7
issue.
new parts though out of this. Plus,
But
7
here's the
plus
problem.
parts.
They're all just going to be obscure parts that we only use for drilling. That's the one sad thing.
Or decoration.
decoration.
In your
Be-
case, a
Oh, yeah, I'll use them for decorations. I'll somehow turn one into
Yeah.
a toilet. Trust me.
You can have a 10-meter long drilling platform as your flush handle.
Yeah, you missed all the
Oh,
rod
brilliant,
jokes.
yeah.
You missed all the rod jokes. Ed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did. I would have loved those.
Yeah,
My
Rod
bananas and
Stewart,
stuff that I
all
got.
that.
Yeah. Oh, you want to go back? Wait. Let me. Oh, hold on. Because
Eggnog's on the rod
Let-
again. Is that what we're saying?
let me.
Oh, shut up.
Let me read the dirty part of this update. Are you ready?
Do it. Get done.
Where is it? Damn it. Which one was it?
That blue in the Shanka.
Oh, here it is. Okay, ready? Egg, this is for you.
All right, hit me with.
Rod handling. There will be various robotic
What did I
parts
hit?
for grabbing, handling, feeding, joining, separating, and driving rods. For example,
Why is there so much emphasis on that? I feel like that doesn't
Yeah.
need to be suspicious until
Yeah.
you add so much emphasis on it. What's going on in your head?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was doing rod jokes.
Endo is
Oh my gosh, it was for you, Egg. Dirty mind. Come
Endo
on.
needs.
Yeah, just before I even came here, it was for me. It was all intended. I got it psychopathically.
Yeah.
No, telepathically.
All right, fine. I
Psychopathically.
thought they were.
Right.
I thought it was a dirty script. Okay, fine.
This is an
They're
Endo's
funny.
OnlyFans. This
Oh,
is the
gosh.
Workbench podcast.
Yeah.
Only skull.
Only skull. That's another dirty one. That's good.
Oh, no, yeah, give him someone's skull. That's right.
Oh gosh, I didn't say that though. That wasn't me. I didn't say that. Plant God says, I think this is a great idea. That's nice. Tabby says, finally, an American update.
Yep.
Real Brady Brown said, did someone say oil? H.W. Bush.
Yep.
All right.
Another one that. Yep. I won't go into my political.
Oh God, please don't. We already know we don't like
Stormworks
aircraft
is-
carriers.
Yeah. I did one on an aircraft carrier that got cut out of both of our videos.
Oh, I'd love to hear your political commentary.
It was a Ronald Reagan aircraft carrier.
Yeah, it was a specific aircraft carrier, and there might have been some.
He didn't like
words
the
that
great
got cut out.
communicator.
No, I didn't like the actor.
He didn't like the guy that played with monkeys.
The union busting Social Security.
Oh no!
killing
Oh, he
actor.
got away! He got it out! Oh no! He's going.
Very where's the minor?
Kanane says,
commentary.
sounds cool, but I agree that I'd like to see the SAR aspect of the game receive some more love.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure they'll do. Wait. What is this thing? Also, I'm sure they'll do just like every other every game that incorporates mining resources and makes the oil deposits way too small, so just when you get something going, it dries up and you got to move everything to another location again.
Yep.
Always hate that mechanic.
That's well, if let's look at the context. Let's look at the ores. The ores regenerate, so the oil will most likely regenerate. And you might have to take a break if you don't want to move all your crap, or you could go sleep in a bed, and guess what? It regenerates faster. So if you're really annoyed that you'd have to move all your stuff, go lay in a bed and go do the dishes. Your mother's been asking you for an hour to do the dishes anyway. Go do the dishes.
God.
And by the time you'll slept 20 days, or you go in your XML file. I've been hit. You go in your XML file and you change the day in game, and guess what? Your oil reserves are back.
Authorize me.
Okay.
I have crimes to commit.
Well, there you go.
I've been
American.
murdered.
Citrus says,
America.
post
Right.
this on GeoMeta so devs may be added, which he's talking about the custom windows and all that crap. Okay. Kanane again says, honestly, I don't think anyone is giving them these ideas but themselves. While I like the game, the devs love to tout how they incorporate player feedback, but in reality, I think they are just building whatever they want to build, which is perfectly fine in my opinion. I just prefer they'd be open and say, hey, we're building the game that we find fun. It's fun for you. Great. I agree with that statement, mostly.
What I'd also say with that too is there is a bug tracker / feature request that is open where you can see what's closed too. But go on that bug tracker feature request and go through every post that's visible, and see if these things appear on there, because that's I think what a lot of people are not doing is looking and seeing, hey, these are things people are asking for, because people like myself have been asking for these things.
You're a liar, Captain, because they still don't have a 1x3 block.
Yeah. Oh, you know who has 1x3 blocks? Me, because I made them.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Get me off.
Turbo Shark says, while the idea is cool, I fear the implementation hopefully is good, but without community testing before it's released, can almost guarantee it won't be what it could be. I agree with that, Turbo Shark. You are absolutely positively right.
Yep. I think having a test branch or releasing things to the public, but as a test, is a viable way to do things.
They tried it.
Many
and they
games have done that
ran
with great
away
success.
from it. I don't know why they ran away from it. They didn't like the feedback. I don't know. Something.
Yeah, it can all be PR. Just say, hey, we're releasing this new thing. It's a test. Let us know all the issues with it. Let us know what you'd like to change, and we'll take that into consideration. You don't even have to mean it, guys. Just say it, and then we can say, well, it is in the test branch. What do you expect?
There are a lot of games that have the beta branch, and it just sits there, and it's broken sometimes on games, but you can try it, play with it, and, give feedback, but they don't do it. I don't know why they don't do it. But there you go. Dark Saber says, America! Heck yeah!
Heck yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody's in my vehicle here dumping C4.
Hack and Whack says, it's their game, even if someone didn't. It's not me, buddy. There's like two admins in there. Do it.
What number are you, Egg?
I am number.
Oh, so Hack and said, I lost track.
7.
Hack and Whack said, it's their game, even if someone didn't suggest it, they might still make it do the devs liking the idea. So, yeah, that's fine. Wolfman says time to go collect
7?
some oil and give out some
Yeah.
freedom. And
Yeah.
there's a video that's posted by Black Sabbath called Paranoid, which I don't remember that song because I'm too young to know what Black Sabbath is. So,
Ozzy Osbourne.
nope, I'm too young.
What's a Sabbath?
You don't know what an Ozzy Osbourne is, Endo?
Nope, I'm too young.
He's about 90 at the point.
Never heard of him or his weird family.
Never heard of her.
More throttle lever options, please, for trains. And
Yeah,
Elite says, update sounds cool, but I doubt many people use this update. I think
I think
it's a mixed
about-
bag. It's a mixed bag. I know I will never use it.
Yeah.
And I know Captain will be doing a series on it, and will be enjoying it. So there you go.
Yeah, it's again putting yourself, it's putting yourself in the first person perspective is, hey, I'm the most important person. It's an egotistical statement is other people are enjoying this game as well. I'd be perfectly happy if they never touched multiplayer ever again because I don't use it that much and it works fine for me. And this one day a week I play multiplayer, but guess what? I realize that I'm not the center of the universe. And other people enjoy it, and I'm glad when they make multiplayer better because it helps other people enjoy the game. Because
There
I'm
you
not the
go.
center of the world.
Sebastian is here, or Sebastes, however you want to say his name. And he makes cool weapons. You guys play with his stuff? Have you guys played with his stuff? Yes, no, maybe?
I don't have the handler part yet to play with his stuff.
Okay. Oh, and Blue Knight's here. He doesn't make stuff anymore. He quit making stuff. Old
Yeah.
Blue Knight. And Citrus. Who's Citrus? I know that name, but I can't remember who Citrus is.
Often in my community.
He's from your community?
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't really read these comments in our chat, so let me go and see if there's anything interesting in here. Bendingo says, has anyone noticed the pivots glitch? Unless the character is within a certain distance, they move on their own at about 3 meters away or more, but stop moving when close to them.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I would knock
That
up-
Sounds like optimization.
I would knock up what's your physics setting on because sometimes that happens with low physics, but with higher physics, I'm not seeing that with my stuff.
Okay, Thomas, who is also Heli. I don't know why his name is not Heli here. So I heard Stormworks needs some freedom. And so Heli is a German. So
Yeah.
he makes U-boats.
Yeah, I was gonna say German. Yeah,
U-boat.
not much room to talk there.
He's by U-boat maker friend. So he's dishing out freedom.
Germany,
As well.
Germany went where they weren't invited as well. Let's put it that way.
What are you messing with the Germans? No, Germans make cool stuff.
Oh, I agree, but they also, the commentary was American invasion, which I agree with.
Was sagen Sie?
But the Germans went where they weren't asked to be.
Was sagst du zu mir?
They,
Hast du ein Problem?
well, they had cooler names
9.
though. America doesn't have Blitzkrieg. They have Operation Stupid Storm. or
Yeah,
whatever
the
it was.
Germans
We have
had good
Fast
names.
Four.
for everything.
Stupid Storm. Hey.
Oh, sorry, Storm. It wasn't related to you. Sorry. It worked out there, though, didn't it? Let's see. Also, the small firebox being better with burning less coal since it has less output makes it ideal for small locos.
Yeah, I would like a miniaturization pass where, put a tiny little coal box where you can put it in a small little boat.
I hate to say it, but there's a mod for that. There's a mod for that.
Oh, I know, but there's nothing wrong with it. But again, these are the type of things that in an afternoon, Geometa, when they sunset the major updates of the game, they
Yeah.
could say, we're going to throw a little red meat back at the community as an appreciation to add something, like window pieces. Again, they have a dry spell where they aren't putting something out. Add one new window block a week. People would go gaga for that sort of thing.
Egg Darksaber is asking when is the next sub hunt.
I can't say.
You have time
I've been
tomorrow, or
horrendously busy.
no?
I've been horrendously busy.
Okay.
I have duty tomorrow night, so I don't have. I'm not gonna have.
Okay.
any
So
time
not tomorrow
either.
is the answer. Not tomorrow. Okay.
I'm gonna be doing some stuff with my project Saturday, Sunday. So if we get done, we can
Frantic says he
probably try
loves
and
the
stuff.
idea of Operation Stupid Storm. Oh. So should we do another poll with Storm Trail?
Cruelty I'm listening
We
to.
can do a poll. How many new tanks is Frantic going to build this week?
Damn.
Uh,
The silence.
let's see. I know I'm adding a new poll. There we go.
Rocket Sie Deutsch.
Are you ready? There you go.
Ja, ich spreche
Let's see. Let's see. How do you know when there is a sub hunt? Is it remembers something? Okay, so I like to have. Okay, this is Egg's going to get a big
We
hit
don't.
here, but I like to have Egg in the sub hunts because Egg is the ultimate surface captain, and he knows how to track you down and sink you. I also played with Captain briefly, and just a little skirmish. And Captain is probably a great surface captain as well. So, wouldn't it be nice to get Captain in one of these games?
Yes, I know how to read a radar. Isn't that a surprise?
Okay, you don't have to be all like that.
Oh, it's not even radar. It was sonar. I'm sorry.
Hydrophone. Come on.
Hydrophone.
God.
Listen, not all of us are from 43.
Oh, ouch.
Hey, I'm from 05 and I can read that, okay?
Yeah, but listening to Egg on the surface give out orders and bark and his frantic excitement is amazing. I just wish we could get someone to record on the other side live streaming the surface versus subs, but I could never get that for some reason. So hopefully Captain has enough bandwidth. I don't know.
I can do all that. I got
He's got
the
enough years
gig.
left.
Yeah,
I've got the gig.
you got the gig.
I got the gig.
Yeah. So nice to see Frantic in the chat and not talking with us because he's too good for us.
He's making dinner.
He's making
Yeah,
dinner.
he's always making dinner.
Yeah, dinner.
Is that code
Wow, he's
word
so
for
skinny, always making dinner.
Charlotte? Okay.
Whoa! Whoa!
What are you all about?
Whoa!
What? I'm just asking a question. Sorry. Let's see. Operation Stupid Storm, 89% yes. 90% yes.
I put yes.
God.
91% yes. We're doing well here with the Stupid Storm. Okay, so we're going to make a video, guys, called Operation Stupid Storm. And I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be really stupid. Okay. Or making... Oh, some say Frantic might be playing Sprocket right now. I can check. Is he playing Sprocket?
Oh, I've been thinking about getting that game. It's
It
really
is
nice.
cool.
has
It is a
lot.
cool game.
I wish it had multiplayer. That's one thing from what
It
I've seen.
is on his to-do list on the roadmap, but it's not coming anytime
Is it?
soon. Yeah.
Lovely. I think when I get $20, I'm going to grab that game because it'd be great inspiration for building
Yeah.
stuff in Stormworks.
So-
the
That's what I
balance
was
between
saying.
the two.
Sprocket Sie Deutsch.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like Frantic is playing any Sprocket right now, so he must be cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, must be having the old English breakfast at whatever time it is over there. What's it, +5? Yeah,
So he's having what, breakfast at 9 p.m.?
might as well.
All right.
11sies.
And
I only can stop in for just a moment. I have to go in 9 minutes. I have to go and get ready. But
Okay.
I hope you guys have a good day.
Frantic says the
See you
game
later.
has an experimental mode where you can try, different features before they're added. And the last time I played with it, Frantic, they had added that cool, invisible body thing, so you could actually see, or invisible track, so you could see the body of your
Oh,
tank.
lordy.
Yeah, it's cool. And then they added actual
Don't body
ammo,
shame it.
I think. I don't know what they added lately.
No body shaming.
Oh, they added custom battles, I think. It's a new thing they just added.
Oh,
So it's a pretty cool game. If
isn't
you,
that lovely?
it's a I think it's a $20 game, right? So if you
Yeah, I think it's a valid price.
give this guy your money because he's working on that game.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
It's one of those games where you can more than likely trust that your money is going to someone that's going to continue good work on their game.
Yeah.
And if you need $20, my driveway needs snow blowing. So
I don't have a job, so I mean, if
that's what I'm offering.
all right,
get snow to be
Sue and send that address to my DMs, and I'll be over there
Yeah,
shortly.
you can. Yeah.
All right. So we
By
are.
the sound of your accent, it's probably going to be a little while.
No, he's American.
Yeah, it's just I sound funny.
He
Are you
was.
saying other people who aren't American sound
No,
funny?
no, he's American. Like he's a.
I'm
Red-blooded
from
Are you saying the
Maryland.
people who aren't from where he is aren't real Americans?
No, I mean he's born in America with
Yeah, it's a long story.
he was. It's like he was brainwashed as a child to pretend like he's from somewhere else.
Yeah.
No, I was brainwashed by my granddad. You goblin.
Yeah. And apparently, and you smoke
That's
a lot.
the
Do you
nicest
smoke
thing
a
Endo's
lot?
been called all day.
Egg, do you smoke a lot?
Yeah, supposedly I smoke a lot. Yeah, supposedly.
But I don't think so. I think he's just natural.
Yeah, frantic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
a long
know
story.
it sounds
It's a long story.
It's a long story, but yeah.
But let's just say, frantic, it works with the women.
Yeah, it does. I hate to say it.
I know it.
Frantic, what's the
like-
matter? Are you breaking your brain right now?
That's so funny. But guys, if you want to hear his voice, we did an awesome video where we did planes with Storm and Sky and
Are you talking about the
somebody else.
old BV-238?
Yeah, and you get to hear Egg narrate. This guy could be a voice actor, I'm telling you.
I hate that voice. I hate the way that I talked back then so much. My voice was higher. So it sounded
Oh,
weird.
yeah, like higher and still
Yeah.
deeper than mine.
Can't
Good
tell the
break.
difference. I
Wow.
can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, frantic. I get where you're coming from. That's the easiest thing to assume.
Yeah.
And I even used to. I had a problem, and I would just tell people make an assumption and be like, "Yup, you got it," because it's easier than explaining the story.
Yes.
So
And
I would just say, "Yup."
it's hard to explain
whatever your
why he has
assumption
fruit
was.
in his bedroom, though.
Yeah, that's the hard one. That's the real question.
Listen,
Why is there a
apple's
cup?
fine,
why is-
banana is questionable.
No, I have bananas on my
Oh,
dresser.
he has bananas. He's got bananas.
I used to have bananas on my dresser. Yeah.
Bananas on your dresser.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the day that I met Endo was when that joke started.
Do I ask the real question or not? Peel or no
Ask-
peel?
I eat my bananas with the shell.
Oh, boy. All right, guys, we are coming up on 1 hour and 24
No peel
minutes.
means it's take two.
So we're going to go ahead and read off these people. Egg, since you're going to leave and you got to go, what have you been working on?
So I'm trying to get the time to finish the trawler and work with Blake to optimize that.
Okay. And
Which is great. It's still funny because I said I'd release it like 2 weekends ago.
do you
I
know
said I released it
what
at New
Blake's
Year's
been
and then
doing?
stuff
Do
happened.
you know what Blake's been doing?
He's been doing some amazing stuff with
Amazing
optimization
stuff.
and stuff on
Yeah.
add-on.
So we can't wait.
So-
Blake's been optimizing the hell out of all the AI ships, and he's got them down where he spawned. I think he spawned 10 ships and 4 trucks, and the frame rate was at 55, I believe.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
It'd be
but
nice if they had a little
Apart from the
stability,
trawler,
though.
apart from the trawler, we were doing something at TB&B that might break the workshop. I
we
don't know if
rarely
it's going
have
to.
problems with stability on the multiplayer stream, except we were using his unoptimized submarine and we did crash. But that was
I more mean like the default AI boats do not have an anti-fly system, so they end up flying out of the water.
Oh no, we're doing pretty well. We do because it's a custom add-on that we use. So
I see. Yes.
the ice ships are just going from point to point and stuff like that.
Nice.
Also, what was I going to say? It was something to do with the add-on thing. I forgot.
Trying
Oh
to
well.
get to the bananas.
It's being
Yes,
released to
son.
the workshop. No,
Oh
it's
my
not.
God! Look, there's a bunch of bananas in the thing.
Oh God.
What the?
Trying to get there.
Oh my! Oh,
Yeah, I know.
what frame rate am I on here, dudes? Man,
And apart from the
what, how did you?
trawler.
Who spawned those? And how did you spawn? Oh wait, the frame rate went a little bit faster.
Yeah.
How did you spawn those?
Trying to get my mobility scooter over there as
crazy.
fast as possible.
Oh wait, are those blocks?
is that a 1-to-1 replication of your real life mobility scooter copy?
It is. It is.
Oh, ouch. Okay, that just killed
Very
my
cool.
thing.
Very cool.
Okay, so Egg, was that it? You're working on a trawler, hoping to get it out. Anything else?
We're at Team BB. We're working on something that might break the workshop.
Oh, and do you
That's how we're
want to
doing
you
it.
want to pimp your server, your
No,
Discord?
I don't.
No,
I don't need to. because
call it Baker's
it's on
dozen?
the workshop, so.
but
If
you
you
don't want
see any
people
of
to
the
join your
TBB
Discord.
stuff.
Just asking.
I mean, if they, oh no, they're completely fine too. It's just it's linked on the workshop stuff.
Yeah, so if you enjoy Eggnog's builds, and he has a lot that are really getting up to the top 5 usually. He's got some seaplanes, and they all have this very unique look because it's... Watch, I'm going to mess it up. The Broken and the Banished. The Banished and the Broken.
Yep, you got it wrong.
What is it?
The battered and banished.
The Battered and Banished. Okay, sorry.
The battered and bruised.
Not Battered and Banished.
No.
Is the style...
Bruised and the bereft.
And so it's kind of like a... Not steampunk... What'd you call it? Junk punk?
It's diesel punk.
Diesel
light.
punk.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not- I
that's
call
what
diesel
my
punk.
that car I was flying around earlier is based off of.
Okay,
Yeah,
diesel
diesel
punk
And
light.
like ice cream truck.
So, like, if you enjoy
Yeah.
those builds, you might want to join up with Eggnog's Discord because they post a lot of builds. They don't always release builds, so if you want to see what they're working on, That would be the place to go. I'll have to.
Hey, don't jab at me like that. I don't have time.
I can't release. I can't
I'm not
release
dogging.
anything either. It's
Don't
nothing's
I
ever
haven't
done.
released
I'm
anything
always,
in a year or so, or something like that.
That's
people
fine,
keep
I
asking
get
for
it.
things, and I'm like, oh, it's not up to my standards yet. And it
All
never
right.
gets out, so.
That's exactly it. I just don't. I'm always like, that's not good enough.
Okay, let's start on the right side now that we finished eggnog off. Wow, that sounds interesting.
Pause.
A dirty day.
I will clip this.
Endo, are you going to be
Oh,
trying to
God.
get anyone? Yeah, Maddie, are you guys going to play the Sons of the Forest? Am I the only one playing?
I need to hear how good it is.
I don't know. I'm too scared
is
to
it
go.
good?
Who's there, sucker?
I'm too scared. I'm too scared
got
to
a
go
YouTube
in the
account?
caves.
interested in it. I am
Have you ever been
interested
on
in it.
YouTube,
I want to get
Stormworks?
it, but I cannot get it right now.
I'm scared to go in the caves.
Card got hacked. Like I told,
Yeah, yeah.
I can't get it.
I went in
legit
the
can't get it.
caves yesterday by
I would,
myself, and it was scary, and they killed me lots of times. Also,
Did the poo come out?
the killing of you is kind of interesting. So what they do is when they kill you, you respawn at one of the camps of the mutants, tied up, and then you like cut yourself free and then try to get out of there.
Yeah, S&M fantasy comes true, and then you don't even want to
Well,
move on from there.
I didn't want to mention that part. I usually stay tied up quite a bit.
I do want to try it and try
Yeah,
and play
Craigslist,
it.
Endo.
Endo,
yes, Egg. What?
this is not Tinder.
Sorry, wrong channel. This is my
It's
wrong
tender. This is tender.
That's what the damn cannibals want him to be.
channel. Okay, so Storm Trail, what have you been up to on your channel? Let us know. Tell us.
Tender, not tender.
Okay. Well, my videos have reduced to like 2 a week because of my job,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it?
honestly.
Okay.
Other than me modding the game and all that kind of stuff.
He's going to learn how to safety wire this week, and then make a video on that.
Okay, so
Go ask an AMP
But
how
what-
to
I'm
safety
working on
wire.
a-
But what was your
a
last?
1960 something Bonanza,
What-
Beechcraft Bonanza
nice.
is what I'm working on.
What was your
Wait, a V-tail?
What was your last
Yeah,
amazing
V-tail,
video?
V-tail.
Ah, that's the best one.
Storm.
Yeah, it is awesome, dude.
What was your last
The
amazing
problem
video,
is
Storm?
you got to watch, make sure
My
you don't
last
stall
one?
it.
Your last amazing video. Amazing.
It was, I mean,
Like,
the one I just made.
what was it amazing? Was it amazing?
Yes.
It was, yeah. I had like 100 or something plane, probably not 100, but like 50 something planes in the air, and they all had rotary autocannons, and it was nothing but like rain. It was insane.
Okay, well, if you want to check out Storm's video, go and click on the, I don't know where it's at anymore, channels. I guess it's on the channels tab, because
YouTubes.
my,
Go to the YouTubes.
my description, it's been like 5 weeks or something. I still haven't filled in the description down
Type
below.
in the storm trails.
I suck. But type in Storm Trail and you will get to his channel, and you can subscribe, like, watch his videos, turn them down for your ear protection. Yeah. Professor's been sick, so we're going to get a less detailed description of what you've been working on. But let's hear what you've been working on, man.
Secrets.
Secrets.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it?
I've got a backlog of videos I'm trying to get done, and not being able to, like, I've been coughing nonstop, so you can't really record when you're coughing nonstop.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of
Constantly.
builds and stuff, trying to do some cool stuff, and I'll probably make some videos on those soon.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah,
watched this
fast.
video earlier, Professor was showing off some of the things he's been working on, some flying vehicles that are very cool. So you're going to want to go over to Professor's channel. Again, just type in Professor Incognito into the search box, hit like, hit subscribe, all that good stuff, and check out what he's working on, because he does some really good builds. He just doesn't release anything, I don't think.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Come on, take a ride.
There you go.
There you go.
It's hard to get stuff out.
Next up is the infamous Captain Cockro's career mode,
Yes,
man.
yes. Yep, bunch of career build series. I've got a new vehicle coming in the career build series. Probably a week now. I'm probably like 10 days ahead. So probably in about a week we'll have a new vehicle. I've been working on this seaplane. You've probably been seeing that a bunch. So do some building on that.
You've
Most of the
been
building's
seeing
off
your
screen.
seaplane?
Yeah, I'll be in there. I might have used a glitch, but we'll see.
Which kind of glitch did you use? Which glitch?
The new one, the one that
Rockets?
right? Yes.
Rocket boosters?
Yep.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
It yep helps with making realistic buoyancy. So I'm all about the realism. So
Yeah, cool. So if you guys don't know who Captain is, Captain does a lot of, I guess, I guess you do a lot of career stuff, but he's been kind of taking up the reign for reins or rings. How do you say it? Rungs, reins,
Reins,
Reins.
like you're steering a horse. Yes.
Taking up the reins for doing some updated tutorials on engines and pistons and something else, right? What was it? What's another?
Did some module engine tutorials are probably the most recent, going to stoichiometry. The most recent module engine tutorials go over auto clutches and how to set up a clutch so that it works like a real clutch and not, so you're not dumping the clutch like a weirdo would do and ended up in the shop all the time. But go through that stuff. I'm going to probably do some composite tutorials coming up. A lot of people are still having issues with how to daisy chain, how to link your composites, so I might do some of that as well.
Cool. So so if you want some good tutorials that are updated for engines and pistons and other things like clutches,
and also ask if you would like any tutorials.
Oh, you can also ask him. He doesn't respond if you say something like, "Is this going to be a paid tutorial DLC?"
Yeah, I don't take the monies.
But yeah, you want to go check out his channel. So all of these guys here, Stormtrail, Professor, Captain, and myself, need your support to keep our channels going. So please, if you enjoy our videos, let us know in the comments. Hit some likes on our videos. It helps. Again, we're very, what's that word? Niche channels. Yeah. And so the
algorithm is not kind sometimes.
Yeah, we need your support. So please.
$10 a month, baby.
What?
Let's go.
What?
That's from all those shorts.
Oh, you're getting $10 a month right now?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Hey, got a raise?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. So you can afford to buy a game in a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a couple.
I mean, if you don't,
YouTube still got to take their cut.
Just don't eat.
Don't get too excited.
Just don't eat. You'll be fine.
Just don't eat.
Don't eat.
Gotta. Yeah.
Hey, $10 a month for screaming isn't a bad deal.
Yeah, YouTube's still gonna take their $4 from it though. They still get their 40%.
Yeah.
Some people scream for free.
Yeah. Oh, not on my OnlyFans.
Whoa.
I pay for that.
back to Craigslist again. I see.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is it for today. We see that we're going to be getting a new update, major update, in 2 weeks or so. And Captain's going to be playing that like crazy. I'm sure Professor will check it out. I will look at it for about 5 seconds and look at the parts. Storm will yell at the parts. And it's going to be a good time in 2 weeks. So what we don't know is what the minor update is next week. They did mention new costumes and the add-on script change or whatever. So script, what is it called? Communication between add-on scripts or something like that. So those are 2 minor updates that we're waiting for. So it might. I'm guessing it might be the costumes next week because
we could probably guess what the comments are. Nobody asked for this. Who asked for this?
Yeah, but it's more fun to read them.
Yeah, I think it's good, but a little foresight. I'm gonna be the great oracle here.
Okay.
I guess that's in there.
Okay.
Fix multiplayer. What else we got? Fix buoyancy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna end on that note and have a great day. And let us know again on our channels. Drop some comments if you hate us, if you love us.
Yeah.
If you dislike us,
it
doesn't matter.
If you hate us,
keep
go
all
to
those opinions to yourself.
As long as you
keep all those opinions to yourself.
Just interact with our channels in any way. We don't care.
Oh, if you dislike my content,
hit dislike.
Go ahead and
still
subscribe,
works.
and you can. There's a rant channel in subscription, so go ahead and subscribe, and you can go in there to the rant.
There
channel.
you go. Hate on us.
Yep.
If you dislike it, go over to Stormtrail's channel and let them know with a thumbs down.
Yes, more engagement. More
Thumb
engagement.
down.
Yes, engage with us.
Yep. His views will go up, and his algorithm will go down.
Well, actually, did you know dislikes actually?
Dislikes don't do much.
Benefit. They actually benefit.
Do they? Well,
because
I felt
YouTube
bad.
doesn't
I
see
felt
the
bad
difference. It's
disliking.
just a it's a form of
feedback,
engagement.
Oh, nice. So everybody go to stormtrail.com
and hit dislike?
/downvote and
downvote/download. All right. So, anyways, that's it for today. Go ahead and say goodbye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.